Universal truth number 3. Great ideas can come from strange places. Now, when I say that, I think everyone kind of gets the jive of what I'm saying. What am I saying? Here's the thing. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter how smart you are. We're human beings. We're finite. We have a limited existence. Entropy is eternal. And we can only know so much. That's why we rely on one another to fill in the gaps. So what do I mean by this? Here's the thing. You can have folks that are within a particular community that is discovering all these things, coming up with all these great ideas, but the thing is, sometimes when we're in a group or community, we end up kind of getting groupthink. And I think we all do suffer from this as well. So if all of a sudden you get an outsider with no real perspective of the group, but they have their own unique life experience, they bring something out there. Like, for example, like we have the old saying, it's like, well, you got to separate the wheat from the chaff because we can use the wheat to feed people and everything. The chaff is basically useless. Well, guess what they recently found out within the past couple of years? That chaff that is supposedly useless is actually one of the best filters naturally for arsenic. It can actually help separate arsenic out of water. And I love this metaphor because something that many thought for years was worthless, somebody else came around, did a little testing, and realized, oh, this is actually useful from something. So that's why a lot of times somebody's like, oh, well, so-and-so, they don't have a degree from an Ivy League university, this, that, or the other thing. It's like, okay, no, a lot of folks have great ideas, but you shouldn't necessarily discount others' ideas and perspectives, especially if it seems out there. Like I remember, what was it, probably within the past 10 years, Newt Gingrich, he had said, oh, we should put a base on the moon. And folks were laughing. And I'm like, oh, that's such a silly idea, Newt. Get out of here. You fast forward about 10 years, what are we talking about? We're talking about putting a freaking base on the moon and using it as a launching pad to help get to Mars and everything, because you don't have to escape Earth's atmosphere and everything as well. This is the thing. We shouldn't necessarily go around and discount people. Especially if your initial reaction, it seems like everyone else's initial reaction is the same. Is there something we haven't thought about? Are we getting caught up in just kind of staying with the herd as well? And we keep on hearing about all these different things about like how something's coming out of the Amazon or a rainforest or something like that. Just some flower, some plant, something that maybe an isolated tribe has been using for hundreds or even thousands of years to help take care of things. And it can be useful. It's not like anyone ever saw moldy bread and instead of throwing it out like everyone else, discovered that, oh wait, what's this? Penicillin? Oh, what could we do with that? And that's why I say it, because we shouldn't initially go around and just discount somebody for having an idea. That's why often it's like, I typically assume I'm wrong, and I work backwards, because sometimes, might I be right? Yeah, maybe. But if I actually am willing to entertain an idea, the colloquial definition of an enlightened mind is being able to entertain an idea while not necessarily believing it. Because sometimes if you entertain that idea, you might find out it may be correct. And the more knowledge, the more actual truth we can figure out, the better we can do as society. At least that's my opinion. So, hey, thank you all for watching. Peace out, everybody, and long live the elbow bump.